All right, what's up YouTube? Today we have a special video for you guys. We're gonna be installing a Underglow kit from RGB Halokits on this 2021 Dodge Charger. But before we install the kit, guys, we're gonna go ahead and test out these RGBs before we go ahead and install them. So let's go ahead and take these to the trunk where the battery's at. So in the kit, they provide you this remote too, or this control box. What you're gonna wanna do is pretty much take out that liner and that junction box basically that's in the back here. Reason being is because we're gonna be drilling through here to feed up the wires so we can make it a clean install. But again, we're gonna be testing these lights first to make sure they work before we go ahead and throw them on the car. Just like that, we have tested the lights, so all of them do work. And if you're curious on how they connect, they're pretty simple. They're just twist-ons, just like so. It has a female and a male end, and they have also these arrows that indicate how they go on as well. See how there's an arrow right here and right here? It's really simple. So what they also include in the kit are these mounting brackets, pretty much the wiring diagram for it, some zip ties, and this little fuse right here. So that's pretty much everything that comes in the kit. So let's go ahead and jack up this car real quick, and then let's see what we're working with. Yeah, so once we get the car jacked up, we're gonna get some acetone or some isopropyl alcohol, and we're gonna start cleaning our surfaces. Thinking about mounting this is actually gonna be right here. See how there's like this plastic? It'll be easy for the screws to bite into it. So I'm gonna clean this surface all the way across right here. And then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like afterwards. And this is why we clean mating surfaces, because if not, you just stick to dirt, and you don't want to stick to dirt. You want to stick to the actual trim piece so you can have a nice solid bond. We pretty much put in our first LED strip. This is how we have it on ours. So what we're doing is we're using this guy to drill into, or making pilot drills into the framing part right here. And then we're using the provided equipment that comes with it, those little holders, to screw it in place, just like that. Keep in mind that you do want to space these apart because you do have 3M tape on the back, but you don't want to rely on the 3M tape. Don't forget, when you're installing this first one, make sure one is at the pretty much the beginning, and two is going to be at the end. So just like that, staying off from the exhaust, snaking it through away from the axles, and elevate it just like that. All right, and just like that, we just drilled a hole out for the wire to come through, like so. And now we're going to be pretty much cleaning up, prepping this area as well, and installing the second LED strip. All right, and this is pretty much the finished product on this side. You can see how I kind of tucked the wires up there, but then I also used some hardware to secure it. And this is how it looks like. Alright guys, so from right here, pretty much I went under this shielding right here, came over right here, zip tied it, and then I ended up making a silk tap right here, and then I'm just running it through pretty much anywhere where existing wire harness is going to be at, plus staying away from all the hot stuff. That's what you want to do when running the rest of this cable. So I'm going to route this to the front, and then once I get over there, I'll show you guys how I did it. All right, and this is pretty much my finished product. So I ended up making more holes, but I ended up using just zip ties because I'm running low on those screws and brackets. So I just made a hose and zip tied the wiring to the shielding. And then as you can see, I brought it around, and this is how it looks like. All right, so that's pretty much it for this side. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. As soon as we get this side done, I'll go ahead and show you guys the next step on how to route them through the trunk. All right guys, and after all the LEDs are ran, go ahead and pretty much make a hole right here. I just made this guide hole right now to see where it's gonna land at. I'm gonna grab this step bit, and I'm also gonna grab this 1-inch grommet. You'll find these like at Home Depot or something. I'm gonna use that grommet so you can look cleaner when it comes through. So what we're gonna be doing now is pretty much just drilling out this hole right here. All right, and just like that, we have our grommet installed. Pretty cool. So now we're gonna feed the wires through. and we're gonna connect them. All right guys, so we got this put back in. All we're gonna do now is pretty much connect these, which I've already done. Connect them like so from the box. All right guys, so pretty much I tucked everything under here for now, and I zip tied it so it can look clean, and then I ended up bringing that toggle switch right there, so that way you can still pull the battery out and turn it on and off when you want. Hey guys, and this is what they look like installed. And it looks good. That's pretty much it for this install video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like down below. Drop a comment if you have any questions. And I'll go ahead and see you guys here back next time in the next video. Peace out.